Okay, buddy, back to the drawing board. So, I lost my memory. My best friend's a jerk. My mom doesn't love me. The mafia tried to off me. But it doesn't stop there. I got electrocuted fixing the power, and no one even thanked me.
Oh, ich bin gestorben.
And now I'm trapped in this deep, dark mine with only the corpse of my mom's boyfriend as company.
Kann ich da klippen,
Whose
gerne.
underwear you made me touch.
Die ganze Szene.
Oh, and let's not forget about his pet piranha, because I'm bound to run into it here. Man, who the heck has a pet piranha? And the cherry on top of all of this, you try to get me killed whenever you have the chance. Wow, that actually helped a lot. I feel better now. Thanks for listening, pal. You're always there for me. But I still don't forgive you for making me jump off that cliff.
Was? Welche Klippe? Werde Zeuge von Bettys Wutanfall. Okay. Oh, was ist das da? Fackeln. Ich glaube, ich fackel nicht lange her. Das war ich nicht. Ich bin ja für vieles verantwortlich, aber das nicht.
First the mosquitoes and now a piranha? What's next? Vampires? I was freaking kidding! Ooh,
Oh, ist die fett geworden.
wait, is that Lorraine's pigeon? Nah, it can't be. Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Great job, dude. Now get me out of here. I'm too heavy? Well, that's not very... Oh, looks like he's going to get help. He's going to get help, right?
Hat er schon geholfen. Eine ganze Menge. Kann ich jetzt die Fackel nehmen? Danke.
Looks like only one of them is usable. Better not waste it.
Okay, ich weiß schon. Wir machen das Feuer an und machen dann Rauchzeichen. Neben dem TNT. Das ist doch keine... Das ist doch Dynamit.
Aha! Look what I created!
I
Puh.
made fire.
Oh, ich dachte schon.
Ah! Holy macaroni! Don't eat me, please! I've been a good Betty, I promise! Whew, it's already dead.
Oh Gott. Der war gut. Der war gut. Das war gut. Das war wirklich gut. Oh, schön.
I can't open it barehanded.
Ach so, na dafür haben wir ja hier das Metallstück
Time
wahrscheinlich.
for your dental appointment.
Da oben ist was drin. Der Plutoniumkern.
So that's where the core was this whole time. I hope he closed the lid properly. I like shiny, but I don't want to go shiny, if you catch my drift.
Ja.
Anyway, I should get this to Dixon like the letter said. The only problem is, how the heck am I gonna get out of here? Ooh, wait a minute. There's one thing I haven't tried. God, it's me, Betty. I know we don't talk much, but if you can get me out of this, I swear I will never, ever, 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 ever,
Ever?
Betty, are you okay down there?
Ah.
Never mind. Roscoe?
What kind of mess did you get yourself into this time, girl?
It's a long story.
I'm sure it is. Come on, let's get you out of there.
Thanks, Roscoe. For a minute there, I thought I was gonna keep Willie company for eternity.
Who?
Never mind. How did you know where to find me?
I heard your little tantrum all the way from the farm. I thought you might be hurt, so I came to investigate.
Das ist gut.
You're lucky this wasn't another prank, or I'd have you mucking out the stalls for a week.
Thank you so much, Roscoe. I promise I won't prank you again. Tonight.
Any sign of your mom?
Not yet, but I found this.
What in the good Lord's name is that thing?
I don't know, but it must be pretty important if it cost Lincoln his life.
You telling me that Lincoln fella's dead?
Ja.
Yeah, it looks like he sacrificed himself to keep it safe.
It's always the good ones.
I know, but we'll have time to cry for him later. Right now, we have more important stuff to do. I have to go back to town and find Miss Dixon. She'll know what to do with this thing.
All right, kid. When are we leaving? With that modified Shelby engine you plugged into my tractor, we'll be there in no time.
Thank you, Roscoe, but I think it's better if you stay away from town. I have the feeling things are about to get messy.
All right. You gotta do what you gotta do, kid. You best take care of yourself, you hear me?
Ja.
You might be the sorest, darnest, itchiest pain in the butt, but you are my favorite pain in the butt. I'd really hate to see you get hurt.
I'll be fine, I promise. Plus, your speech just gave me a great idea involving itching powder.
Don't push your luck, kid.
All right, I'd better get going. See you, Roscoe. Miss Dixon, I need your help.
How may I be of assistance, Betty?
I found Lincoln. He's dead. He had this letter with him. It mentioned something about a plutonium core falling into the wrong hands. Lincoln said you'd know what to do with it.
Das ist ein
You
Alien.
did the right thing bringing this to my attention, Betty. We will now take the core to the base. And as for you, you are overdue for re-examination.
Wait, what?
Take her away.
There's only one soldier. This should be easy. Hey, you, soldier! You can't treat me like this! I know my rights!
You have the right to re-examination. Now, remain silent and do not get yourself in a bigger pickle than you are in right now.
Okay, plan B. Hey, you! I gotta go to the bathroom.
Negative. It is not your scheduled time for this activity.
But I really need to go!
Your attempts at deception are unconvincing. Remain silent.
Crap baskets! This might not be as easy as I thought. Listen here, you puppet. You'd better untie me right now, or my mom's gonna find out about this! She'll kick your ass so hard you'll be smelling boot for a week!
Your chance of escaping is less than 0. It is highly recommended that you hold on to your breath, as you will require it for further events.
If you don't let me go right now, I'm gonna—
Desist. We have already been briefed on your usual tactics. You have no means to escape from us.
What are you talking about? I'm pretty sure that— Damn it! Aw, crap, it's a constrictor knot. I'm doomed. Hey, buddy, listen to me. We only have one shot at this. Go to your kitchen, bring me a knife.
The studio does
Okay.
not recommend assisting Betty at this time.
Oh,
We are not responsible for any damages incurred during this segment of the game.
ich muss hier
Hey,
sitzen
you
bleiben.
stay out of this. Where were you when I got caught, huh? Nothing to say for yourself, eh? Fine, keep it that way. Hey, you, soldier. Just wait until your boss finds out I'm here. He doesn't want me on this base. He'll be pissed.
On the contrary, he will be pleased we apprehended you. Now, please remain still. He shall be with you shortly.
Okay, speichern wir ab. Hier, wa? Piu, piu, piu. Und dann gucken wir mal, was wir haben. Wir haben eine Bombe.
I'd love to, but my hands are tied.
Okay, was haben wir? Nichts.
I'd love to,
Okay.
but my hands...
Ein Buch.
Wait, that's Mom's. Why would she bury a diary in the desert? After seeing those underpants earlier, I'm not sure I want to know more of her secrets. Who am I kidding? Let's read it.
Road to Re-Election. Starte Kapitel 3. Wir kommen voran.
Election season has arrived again.
Look, now I'm not trying to sell you anything you don't already want.
This was an excellent year for the Barrett administration, as always. But even I must admit there were some minor setbacks.
Tell me, now how many times has this happened to you? That you're lounging around?
The closing of the radio station, for example. That was not good for my image.
Oh, you know what? Because I really like this
Oh,
town,
God.
I am prepared to offer you.
And I only have a little more than a month to make that final push for votes.
That way, if any evildoer tries to come through that door...
Last thing I need is some last-minute surprises.
Oh, what the heck? Seeing as it's you, I'll let you have up to 4% off.
Yes, yes, Mr. Harvey. Your vacuum cleaners sound lovely.
Actually, it's Hardy? Laszlo
Now, if you do not mind, I am very busy preparing for my upcoming campaign.
Okay, Miss Mayor, I understand. Well, you know, I'll be in town all week, should you wish to discuss upgrading your alarm system.
If I need some liniment, I shall let you know. Goodbye, Mr. Humphrey.
Actually, it's... thank you, ma'am.
Now, getting back to my campaign. I suppose it is past time to introduce myself to those businessmen from Chicago. Our conversation about their political stance is long overdue. Also, I should swing by the church. Make sure that Father Jenkins and his flock are not shifting their allegiances last minute.
Ich könnte fast beinahe die Stimme von einem Hitman übernehmen. So.
Touch it, and they will be calling you Lefty. They will be safer here, out of your reach. I could easily win the presidential race on my own merits, but a little extra help never hurts. Particularly when it was given to you directly by the FBI. These documents are my key to the Oval Office. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Leave the book alone. Nothing is going on that would require such extreme
Okay,
measures.
das Buch gibt's schon.
Collecting rocks now. Perhaps the ones in your head are getting lonely? Chuck is exactly where he wants to be. I have nothing to say to the townspeople at the moment, so just keep it shut.
Okay, dann...
What should I do first? Joseph told me earlier he saw the barber and his associate hanging in the park. That could be a good starting point. However, I could visit Father Jenkins since the church is right around the corner. Decisions.
Okay, dann gehen wir zum Pfarrer. Der ist ja immer gut drauf. Oh, hallo, Feuerwehrmann.
Okay, you got this. First, you nail this role. Prove yourself and steal the show. Second, you land the lead next year and... Whoa. Hi, Liz. I mean, who are you?
I suppose the electoral propaganda failed to give you a clue. I am Mayor Eliza Barrett, and you are?
Jeff, damn it! Wilberforce Peyton Millhouse III.
Really? There's more than one Wilberforce Peyton Millhouse?
Not anymore.
Are you feeling all right, Mr. Peyton?
Yeah, sorry about that. First week and all. What can I do for you, Miss Mayor?
Funny, Mr. Peyton, but I do not recall hiring you.
Of course not. Studio hired me.
Studio?
Did I say studio? I meant the sheriff. Sorry, it's just the jet lag. Come on, Jeff. I know it's the first week, but get it together.
Es ist seltsam.
Since you are new in town, you must learn the local traditions. One of them being to vote for me in the upcoming election.
Vote for you? But I just got here. Shouldn't I know what my options are first?
Mr. Peyton, you have two options. Vote for me or open the mystery box.
Ooh, mystery box. What's inside?
Jeder wird die Mystery
Well,
Box.
I am not really supposed to tell anyone, but for one of our brave firefighters. Inside the box is a pair of silver bracelets, a parade with you at the head and Sheriff Coltrane escorting you, and a free one-way ticket out of town.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, on second thought, I will definitely not be taking the mystery box.
I am glad we understand each other. Keep up the good work.
Miss Mayor, before you leave, would you tell me the story of Don't Touch?
Don't Touch was a very special bear. Brave, gentle, wise. He had a true gift for stealing people's hearts. He died, a victim of the fires he fought so hard to extinguish. He had already gotten most of the townsfolk and his cubs to safety, and we could all see he was on his last legs when he saved Sam. But then, he rushed back into the building, and it collapsed on top of him.
That's horrible. Poor Don't Touch.
You have some big shoes to fill, Mr. Peyton. Do not disappoint. Leave fire hydrants to dogs, children, and firefighters.
Okay. Machen wir. Die Kinder sind nicht da. Ab zum... Huch. Der sieht aber anders aus.
Mayor Barrett, you blasphemous, self-absorbed, treacherous heathen. You have a lot of nerve walking in here.
And here I thought the church accepted everyone, despite their past sins. Clearly, you priests are all talk and no trousers.
Good to see you, old fiend.
Enough compliments, Father. I expect you know why I am here, correct?
I don't need messages from the divine to figure this one out. It's been almost 4 years since the election, so...
Ja.
I trust your congregation knows who is the best option to continue leading this town.
Straight to the point and always self-serving. Two of your most charming characteristics.
I completely agree. But enough flattery. I need an answer to my question.
You know I've always supported you, Eliza. That said, to be honest, I feel as though it might be time for a change.
Need I remind you of the pipe organ I donated to this church?
Pipe organ? What pipe organ?
Da in der Ecke.
Oh, so that is how it is going to be.
The organ's great, Eliza, but that was a while ago. What have you done for the church recently, hmm?
Well, if you do not appreciate the organ, I am sure the Vatican will take it back. They will probably be grateful to know where it has been all this time.
Hey, first of all, you said it was a gift. Second, however you procured it is on you, not on me.
I wonder if Pius will feel the same way when I tell him.
Forgive me, Eliza, for it seems the lamb has momentarily strayed. Very well, you have my support, and I'll make sure the congregation knows who to vote for. That said, I will need time to persuade them.
How much time are we talking about?
Shouldn't take too long. Come back tomorrow and I'll give you a status report.
Glad we are on the same page.
Eliza, I may have my doubts about you occasionally, but I know you really do want what's best for all of us.
Genau.
Heck, if you ran for Pope, I'd even vote for you then.
Oh.
Maybe someday, but the presidency comes first. Besides, I do not care for the hat. I believe it is time I return to my duties.
Go then, and may God watch over you.
Das war ja überzeugt, ne?
Pride, avarice, lust, envy, and wrath. 5 out of 7 is not bad, but I should return after I have collected the whole set. I know better than to leave my fingerprints in a church.
Okay.
The patron saint of the highway.
Ja.
The myth says he used his divine powers to crash a plane into a gorge.
Ja, hat er gemacht. Shit, da können wir nicht gucken.
The patron saints of freelance holy justice. Sometimes I think we would be better off with these two in charge.
Oh
Then
ja.
again, trouble does follow them everywhere.
Oh ja.
The patron saint of world conquest. Now, let me show you how things are done. First town hall, then the world. The patron saint of the great loom. Weaving my fate. No, thank you. I make my own destiny.
Ach ja, schön. Mal gucken, wie es zu Hause aussieht, hä? Warte mal. Speicherung. Speichern gescheitert.
There is no rest for the wicked. Re-elect Mayor Barrett. If it ain't broke, don't swap horses.
Und ja, das kann man so sagen. Warte mal. Halt. Zurück. 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 Wer ist er denn?
You're late with the shipment again. That's the 3rd time this month.
I'm honestly surprised I made it out of there.
Filthy nut smugglers. They're becoming smarter and more organized by the day.
What are your orders?
Take the secret route down to Ciudad Juarez. That should buy us some extra time.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Die haben alle Dreck am Stecken, hä? Warte mal, ich muss mal da zurück. Hier, in Cahoot Park. Yeah. Oh.
No, no, no,
Wer ist die Frau da
Bobby.
drüben?
You capito niente. You have to go down in the 3rd round. 3rd round. Capiche?
And you, Piccolo, you are hitting him too hard. He has to last until the 3rd round, so tone it down.
Come on, mister. We've been at this for hours. I heard in places I didn't even know existed. Can we take a break?
Fine, take 5, Bambini. But you have to practice for the match. Otherwise, no reward.
You'll pay for my sister's medicine if we do this, right?
I am a man of my word, Bombino. You entertain my amici tonight, and I'll get your sister some high-quality medication.
All right then. For Sandy. Okay, for Sandy.
Oh mein Gott.
Would someone care to explain exactly what is going on here?
Niente, Syndica.
Actually,
we were just teaching him about the beauty of sports. Right, Bombini?
yes?
In that case, I expect you to be on your best behavior. You are representing our town, and therefore me. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if you will excuse me.
Arrivederci, Miss Mayor.
Wer sind denn die ganzen Leute hier auf einmal?
Must be careful with these alarms. They are easily triggered.
Ich muss mal kurz gucken, ob hier was ist. Weil wir können.
I'm not a big fan of vinegar. I will leave it there in case someone needs it in the future.
Ah.
Back in 5 minutes. If I'm not back by then, wait another 5. I would love to stare at the fountain. It represents such a considerable portion of my retirement savings. but we have other things to do.
Max.
Eliza, I know you are very eager to inaugurate the bar, but the opening is tomorrow.
And risk having someone else cut the tape before I do it? Again? Not happening. Maxwell, come on. A minute of your time.
I can't. Why don't you drop by tomorrow for the opening party? I could use your support.
I shall see what I can do.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here, take one. First drink's on me.
That is a terrible policy.
Ja, aber es sind ja nicht ihre Drinks. Ach du Gott. Das ist ja ein geiles Inventar.
Aloha. Leave shame at home and come to the grand opening of the Kamehameha Tiki Bar. We are on fire with excitement. Present this flyer at the bar, and the first drink's on me. The Hangar 84 expansion blueprint. I love the words top secret. Knowing things that others do not is so satisfying.
Macht mich nach. Nicht gut. Wer bist du denn, Miss Moore?
Oh, hello.
Ach, die Medikamente.
Mayor Barrett.
Miss Moore, dear, you really should get that cough looked at.
I'd love to, but we don't have insurance. The hospital won't even let me in the front door. Any news on our situation?
Corona's town hall stubbornly refuses to take my calls lately. Something smells rotten in that snake hole, but I have no interest in going there to find out what.
They don't want us back, do they?
Do not jump to such dire conclusions, young lady. Tell me, are your accommodations sufficient?
Oh, the high school gym is fine, Mayor Barrett. But are you sure the coyotes are okay with us sleeping there?
Of course they are. I swear that team must be cursed. Can you even imagine something worse than losing every single game you play? That is what I thought. Well, do take care, Miss Moore.
Wer ist das hier drüben? Miss Peanut.
This morning is a lot cloudier than I anticipated.
There's a predator nearby.
Good morning, Dr. Dixon. And you must be Ms. Peanut, the new principal.
In the flesh. And you are?
Eliza Barrett, your mayor, like it or not.
Oh, right, of course. Good to meet you, Mayor Barrett.
Well, I must say, I'm surprised to see you here already. I had expected you to stay in Australia until the beginning of the school year.
I know, but I just couldn't wait to get started. I like to go in and get the lay of the land before a hunt begins. The climate, the plants, the hiding spots for prey animals to shelter from the beast.
I beg your pardon, the beast?
Yes, the beast. A student with unprecedented powers of chaos and destruction, who compulsively seeks the thrill of confusing their prey and driving into madness. Many have fallen to her attacks. Students, teachers, principals. But she's met her match in me, Ms. Mayor. I'll succeed where all others have failed.
Well, it seems that Dr. Dixon has neglected to inform you that this beast is my only child. And she has a proper name, you know.
You of all people saying that.
Okay, wir sind hier nicht so... guck mal, hier für eine grüne Zukunft. Und da hinten...
I don't know which I enjoy more, Miss Peanut. These delicious ultraviolet rays or the upcoming 3 Betty free...
Ah, what did I tell you, Marco? It's about time we met La Syndica.
Syndica? That is Italian for...
Please excuse us. It means mayor. Our grasp of English is never mind.
Forgive our manners. Let us introduce ourselves. My name is Frank Cooper, and mi amico here is Marco DeLuca. To what do we owe such a distinguished visit?
Since you are new in town, we should get to know each other. It seems as though your new life happened rather quickly. It is almost as if you just appeared one day in that lovely mansion, with your new business fully operational. That is unusual, is it not?
All right, enough of this nonsense. Are you wearing a wire? Are you setting us up?
Marco, save your spy games for the Bombini. It's a long story, but suffice to say we had a disagreement with our former employers in Chicago.
Relocating over a simple disagreement seems a bit excessive, Mr. Cooper.
Well, when disagreements turn into death threats, you are left with no other choice.
Yeah, luckily for us, the feds offered us protection and a relocation package in exchange for our collateral.
And what exactly was this collateral, if I may ask?
Oh, some client lists, a couple phone numbers, a jar of 140-year-old sourdough starter. Nothing big, just enough for them to help us relocate.
Truly, El Amigo Ortega went above and beyond our expectations.
Apparently, loud screams, moans, and banging noises are heard from your home every night. The explanation people seem to have is that you are sacrificing animals to the devil.
You wouldn't have a name for the unsavory individuals who spread them, would you?
Natürlich nicht.
No, I cannot quite remember. Michael. It was Michael Walker, owner of Mike's Diner. You will find his home 3 streets down from your barbershop to the left.
Well then, Marco, I believe we have a lake trip ahead of us soon.
Why did you choose this town for your relocation?
Agent Ortega told us the sheriff here is one of the best law enforcement officers he's ever seen, and that he wouldn't trust anyone else to protect us.
Indeed. We have enjoyed the lowest crime rate in the country for over 20 years, thanks to Amos.
Knowing you and Ortega share the same opinion of him puts our minds at ease, Syndica.
Just be sure to keep that information to yourselves. If Sheriff Coltrane knew I was satisfied with his performance, he might start slacking off.
How peculiar. Agent Ortega said the exact same thing.
I'm interested in hearing more about your company.
Ah, yes. Rhino Co., my pride and joy.
At your current expansion rate, nothing seems to be out of your reach. And, as a potential investor, I am very interested in where your company might be headed in the future.
Sure. We're getting into the mining business, as well as insurance and protection services. Of course, we will not abandon the classics. Tourism, construction, funeral services, and contract killing.
What was that last one again?
Contract billing, boss. You meant contract billing.
Ah, yes. Mi scuse. The English language is very difficile.
I must ask, why a barber shop? You do not strike me as a people person, Mr. Cooper.
Ah, Syndica. There's something about holding a razor near someone's neck that makes them tell you things they wouldn't even tell their mothers.
I do not wish to be rude, but your mansion does not exactly fit in with the rest of the houses.
It was not designed for this country, of course. We had a home shipped from Italy, brick by brick.
The town planner would die if he saw how it clashed with the other homes.
He would not be the first to die because of that house.
Apologies, Syndica. He meant that the previous owners are no longer with us. Natural causes, of course.
Ja, klar.
If you are hiring,
I
I have a potential employee you might be interested in.
Ah, yes. I have heard of these political appointments. So who is Latalpa you wish to install?
My offspring.
Well, having the mayor's daughter on the payroll could be advantageous. But let me ask you this. What does she bring to the table?
Oh, she has marvelous problem-creating skills.
Don't you mean problem-solving?
I wish I did.
Troublemakers have their uses, Sindaka. I'm sure we have something for her.
One last thing before we finalize this, though. Very important. What is your favorite Italian dish?
Tagliatelios.
Tagliatelle? No! Never! Not in a million years!
We need to talk about your pet.
Sparkles? What's wrong with Lamia Gata?
Oh, she is a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day, Sindaka. She'd never hurt a fly. She'd never hurt a fly. Without reason.
Gentlemen, as you may know, there is an election coming, and I am looking to extend my influence.
Ah, yes, the election. What do you think, Marco? Should we vote for her?
We could vote for her. What might be in it for us if we did?
Are you insinuating a bribe of some sort?
Nein.
Bribe? What an ugly word.
I'd say it's more of a we scratch your back, you scratch ours kind of situation. This town could certainly benefit from one of our company's specialties: rental security and protection. Most businesses are already on board, but we're having some trouble convincing Linda Valentine.
I suppose if I manage to persuade Miss Valentine to sign, you might be persuaded to vote for me.
Exactly.
Gentlemen, you have yourselves a deal.
I like you, Syndica. Make sure she signs everywhere she needs to.
I shall see you gentlemen another time.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Können wir da oben hin?
Was that an uppercut I saw?